Hey guys, I am back and today I'm going to be going through and decluttering my jewelry. I tried filming this as an overhead video and I just want to actually make sure that you're getting a really good view of everything. The brush video was a little bit easier to film overhead, but this one, since everything's so small and I want to like get good lighting on the pieces so that you can actually see them, it was just easier to film as a front-facing video. So without further ado, I know this is going to be a long one, so I'm going to hop straight into this declutter. So right now I have everything organized into like a bunch of, I have like my original jewelry box that everything fit nicely in. And then I have some boxes that things were given to me in. I have some boxes that I've used for travel that are like not jewelry boxes. And it's just all kind of all over the place. And I want to just sit down and like clean everything out and have like a for sure to go box, a for sure yes love box, and just work on cleaning some things out that I never wear, because some of this stuff I've had for a really long time and I may have really loved it at one point, but it's just not working for me anymore. So some for sure no's are some really big earrings that I just never wear anymore. So that's kind of some things that I've set aside that I know I don't really wear now. I don't really go to like prom or homecoming or anything like that anymore. So it's easy to let these go, for me at least. And then some for sure yeses are earrings that are big but not as sparkly, and I wear them all the time. So starting off with these butterfly hoops. They are from a little like kind of boutique chain store called Maurice's. I really love these. Oh my goodness, things are like all tangled up. I have these like flowery hoops. They're metallic flowers. I don't know where these are from, but I also really love these. These were a recent acquisition. They're so big and statement, and I really, really love them. These were oh my goodness. These were a birthday gift from a family friend, and I wear them all the time. Really love these as well. I'm kind of going through the box that I end up taking stuff off and putting it in when I wear it a lot, because then I know I can just reach for this box. These are this kind of like leaf, but it's one continuous line. I really love them. They fall out kind of easily, or like start to fall out easily. They're from Francesca's, but I've had them for years and I wear them all the time still. I wore them yesterday. Ones that are a little bit more sparkly, and this is what I'll wear instead of the ones that I showed you earlier if I do have like a special occasion, are these kind of like teardroppy sparkly earrings. I don't wear them as often, but I do wear them when I have like a special dinner or something like that. And then I have these ones I got when I was in Peru. I have been wearing them a good amount recently. I really like them, and they're sentimental because of that trip. I have some earrings from Ana Luisa. These are like mini hoops that like hug your ears. I also have these slightly larger hoops that look like doubles. I wear both of these all the time. And then I lost the other pair of it, but since I have so many kind of like, not random, but like I don't have symmetrical piercings, I still wear it a lot, and it's just another little mini hoop from Ana Luisa. I ordered these 3 in a set, and so I wear them a good amount. And then another kind of mini hoop that was a gift from, I think, a store called like Indigo something. But yeah, they're just little hoops, and they've got opals. They're very nice. So all of these are keeps. I have this little jar of like a bunch of like really small earrings, and here's where I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of things, because I have really sensitive ears and I just can't do cheap jewelry. My ears get really infected. I have like a foreign body response to them. And it's really, really uncomfortable. I have to like saline and clean out my ears every day for like a week after I have a bad reaction. So anything that is not sterling silver or gold plated has to go, unfortunately. So that is going to be all of the studs in this. These were ones that I do like them. I can't keep getting bad reactions to jewelry because I like to take studs and just put them in my ear and forget about it. And that's just not gonna happen with jewelry that's going to give me a bad reaction. So unfortunately, that is all of these studs right here, but it's for the comfort and happiness of my ears. So I can't do it anymore, unfortunately. These are gonna go, oh no, in a goodbye pile. And I plan on, when I have everything cleaned out, possibly getting a couple threaded studs that I can just leave in my piercings and leave them and set it and forget it. These were a gift from one of my cousins, but I unfortunately just never wear them. And while I do hold a lot of love for that person in my life, I'm not going to hold on to things that I have literally never worn. I do have a pair of like silvery earrings that were a recent gift, and I cannot find them. They're somewhere in this room. It's really frustrating that I can't find them, but I don't know where they went. So, but I will find them and they will be kept because they're gorgeous. These, I used to wear these all the time. I don't wear them as much anymore, but I think I do want to hold on to them for now because I do really love them still. I love the aesthetic. They are like a stud, but it has this chain on the back, so it comes from behind your ear, and I'm gonna hold on to them for now. Okay, I actually have a fourth ear cuff around here somewhere that I can't find, but I do like all of them, so I am going to hold on to all four of them. But yeah, also they were a gift. They're all pretty good quality. They don't irritate my ears, so these are just gonna go in the keep pile. Something that has been hard for me to admit is that I don't actually like these earrings. I think I like them, but they're quite heavy, so they make my ears droop a lot, and they look kind of like a mixed metal, like they're gold, but very like silvery shiny, so I never actually reach for them, and I'm gonna let them go. Another Ana Luisa piece are these little kind of around behind the ear huggies. I do really like these, and I'm gonna hold on to them. Does anyone else have an issue with their gold jewelry turning color? I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's happening. So I've tried to clean it off with a little bit of like vinegar or saline or baking soda, and none of that has worked, so I'm really not sure what to do about those. But it happens in any earring that I like leave in for a long time, so I think it's reacting with like my shampoo and stuff like that. So I don't know. These were a very recent gift. I think they're stunning. I don't tend to wear a lot of copper, but I'm curious. I'm gonna hold on to these since they're a recent acquisition and because I do like them. This was a bracelet that I actually really enjoy and I'm going to wear for the rest of the video. I just misplaced it because I'm a ding dong. I'm going to do necklaces kind of all together. And then now we're kind of getting into hoops territory. I've already talked about a couple more unique hoops in my collection, but I'm going to pull together all of my standard hoops and go through them all at once. Okay, I literally have hoops of like all sizes, so we're gonna go through them. I have three pairs of like I have two pairs of like standard gold ones. I have these ones that are a bit thicker and these ones that are quite thin and dainty. I think I'm going to get rid of the thicker ones for now because they are feeling a bit heavy and I just don't wear them as much. So I'm going to let these go and I'm going to hold on to the thinner ones. This is a kind of a unique hoop that I should have included earlier when I was talking about the ones at the beginning that were definite keeps. These are beautiful. They've got this pearl design. I love these and I wear them all the time, and I'm also going to keep these. Quite dainty. Then I have this set of hoops that are 3 different sizes, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the middle-sized ones because they're a little bit smaller than the other hoops that I have. I don't want to keep the big ones because the big ones are very comparable to other things I have, and the little ones I just don't really wear very much, so I'm going to let go. So I'll keep these middle ones, and then I'll keep these other big silver hoops. I really love these, and I will hold on to both pairs. Another kind of more interesting hoop is these. They've got these kind of silvery beads on the edges. I'm getting more into silver jewelry now, so I'm going to hold on to these. I do really like them, and every time I wear them, I'm like pleasantly surprised. And then these, I don't know the last time I wore, so I'm just going to let them go. I think I like the idea of having smaller earrings, but in reality, I tend to wear either my like really dainty huggies or studs that I just leave in for like 2 weeks straight, or I wear something really big. Not really something in the middle like this where I should take it out to go to sleep, but isn't like unique and statement. And then the last few pairs of earrings are getting more difficult. I have these ones, I believe they're also from Maurice's. They're these beautiful, like tied, like necklace chain almost, but they're a rose gold color. I don't wear rose gold as often, but I have worn these a handful of times over the past like 4 or 5 months, and I've liked them. So I'm torn. I'm gonna put these in like a maybe pile and see how everything fits in my container system when I'm done. This is another thing that's kind of going to go in the maybe pile. I got these on a trip. I got these when I went to Peru. I thought they were really fun at the time when I purchased them, but like, I don't think I've ever worn them. Can't get them in right now because I'm being dumb, but I don't know. I think I'm going to sit and think about these for a second. I have the other ones that I got in Peru, so I may just let these go. We're going to go through bracelets really quickly. All of them are like of sentimental value because I don't really wear bracelets. They tend to get in the way, so I have to like really love one in order to. This is one that's like a friendship bracelet that I have with my friend that I never really wear. I just kind of keep to remember her. This was a recent gift from a family friend, so I'm just going to hold on to it for sentimental reasons, even though I don't wear bracelets very much. And then this is my only other bracelet, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good in that category. Rings is hard. Rings is another thing that I don't really wear, and I have a good number of them. I'm just going to put them all in my hand. I am going to get rid of all but one of these. I'm going to keep this star one because I got it on vacation. I do wear it sometimes and it has sentimental value. I had the like Wave Pura Vida ring that like all the cool girls had when I was in like middle and high school. I got one of those. I was never cool. And then I have these other kind of random ones. I think they're from like Charming Charlie's or Torrid or something. I can't find rings that fit like normal fingers except for like this one, but this one's like too big for most of my fingers and too small for other ones. I end up like playing with them and losing them. I just am not a huge rings person, and so I'm just going to let all of these go. Then I'm going to do similar to earrings where I'm just going to go through the necklaces that I know I'm keeping. I'm starting with this one. I think it's from J. Jill. I really love this necklace and I do wear it a good amount. I feel like it's like, it almost looks handmade even though it's not, and I just think it's really beautiful. This necklace, it's very delicate. I had to extend it because it was too small for me. It is all tangled. But I got it when I toured, like the weekend that I toured my university. And so it holds a special place in my heart for that reason. I do wear it a good amount. Oh my goodness, this is just getting all tangled. I might get a real necklace extender for this since I do wear it so often. So I'm going to hold on to this. This one I do love, but I'm going to let go of because a bunch of the like rhinestones have fallen out of it. And so I'm just going to toss it. It's not good enough quality to give it to someone new, but I also, because the rhinestones are falling out, I stopped wearing it. So I'm just gonna let this one go. A similar story to the other gold necklace that I showed. I really love this. I wear it all the time. I really love these dainty gold chains. This my mom got for me because we got really into Schitt's Creek, and Alexis has that A necklace that she wears, so she got me a J necklace. I do wear it sometimes. I think it's really fun, and it makes me feel like I'm Alexis. All the jewelry that's currently in my ears, either I never remove like this, or it is the jewelry that my ears got pierced with, so I hold on to it because if my ears ever are reacting badly, I just put these in because they are just very non-aggravating for my skin. A beautiful gift from a different cousin. This necklace, I really love it, and I'm going to hold on to it. This one, at one point, I think I could reasonably say I really love it, but I have not worn this in probably like at least a year. So I'm going to let go of this one so that someone else can love on it. Oh my goodness, this is all a mess. This little feminist necklace, I stopped wearing it the past few years because I was feeling uncomfortable wearing things that felt like they could be construed as a political statement. Given the geographic area that I live in, we have a lot of very confrontational people across all political beliefs, and I just am not necessarily as confrontational with strangers, so I stopped wanting to wear things like this. But I think I want to start wearing it again, especially now that I have my necklaces more cleaned out and I'm going to kind of school regularly and things like that. I also really love this necklace. It's a little bar with an aquamarine because that is my birthstone. March babies for the win. I really like this one, and I haven't worn it because it gets put at the bottom of this jar and like everything's all tangled, and I don't, or not jar, but this container, and everything gets all tangled and I don't want to deal with it. And so then I never wear anything out of this, and then it's like the 3 necklaces that were in these like random Ziploc baggies end up actually getting worn, but I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm gonna hold on to this for now. This I got on a vacation, and so it is both sentimental and very beautiful, so I'm going to hold on to this. I do need a chain extender for it. And then I believe this is not my last necklace, but the last one that's kind of in regular rotation is this one, and it is also of sentimental value. It is a recent gift from a very special person in my life, and I'm going to hold on to it. I wear it all the time. Okay. Some necklaces that came in sets include this one. I have a chain for it somewhere. I just can't find that little box because, oh, it's over there. I actually see it. I'm just dumb. But it's a little set of earrings and a necklace. I'm going to hold on to this because I've been getting more into silver jewelry, and I just got rid of a lot of my studs, so I think I'm more likely to wear these now. I am going to let these go because this is not really of my taste, but I do think it's very pretty, and I can definitely find someone else who will love it. This was something that my stepmom, these 2 necklaces were kind of like things that she passed along to me because at the time I was like, they're so sparkly, you cannot possibly consider getting rid of that. I love it. I'm not sure how I got them from her during the pandemic when I had nowhere to go and nowhere to be, and I'm not sure how I feel about them. I think now that I am a bit more, I think I really like this one and I don't really love this one, so I'm going to pass this along and hold on to this one. This is another recent gift, so I am going to hold on to it because it is from a very special loved grandparent of mine. This, and then now we're just kind of back to the rest of my earrings. This is going a little bit quicker than I thought it was going to, which is very relaxing for me. I thought it was going to be like a big ol' stressful thing. These, I think they're cute, but realistically, I never wear them. But they hold sentimental value. I'm gonna hold on to them for now. I don't like holding on to a ton of things due to sentimental value, and I've definitely held on to some, but I think I can keep maybe a separate area of my jewelry that's dedicated to things that only hold significant sentimental value. That seems reasonable to me. Then I'm left with some earrings that I don't wear as often because they're in that container that gets messy, and then I get like frustrated with it and just ignore that it exists. These I really like for special occasions. They're from, I believe, Charming Charlie's. They're just kind of like big fake studs, and they're pretty and not too heavy. More special occasion earrings. They're similar to the other drop ones. They're studs, but they're like very dangly, and I like them as well. I really like these when I wear them. They're a very unique green color, and I do like them when I don't forget that they exist. Some earrings that are, I wore these when I did my interview portion for Miss Sonoma County's Outstanding Teen. I wore them to my first interview with a biomedical engineering company. I've worn these in so many like very important times, because when I was like in high school and like beginning of college, I was like, this is what like a grown, like, I've never really liked the word girl boss, but like this is what like a person who like is very polished, has their life together, is feminine but not like, it won't hinder me from doing any sort of lab work or anything like that because they're a stud. That's the person who I envisioned that I was when I wore these. And so I've had them for a really long time and I've worn them, but when they're so big that when I wear them, they cover my other piercing hole. So I have a double lobe piercing and I can't wear 2 earrings reasonably while wearing these. So it has hindered me from wearing them as much as I like maybe wanted to or do want to. So I'm really unsure about these. And I have these dangly ones that are a very similar style of like the wire frame flower. But these I tend to not wear very often either. I'm not really sure why. There's just something about them that gets very easily overlooked in my collection. I think it's the same logic of those smaller hoops that I got rid of, where it's not a statement earring, but it's too big to just leave in for a really long time, and so they get neglected. And then I have a silver, very small version of these with no sparkle in the middle. So you can tell that I really loved these, and then my mom, I think, got me these because she's like, well, you wear those other flower ones so much. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the 2 studs, so the silver studs and these. I'm just not ready to let these go yet. And I'm going to get rid of these, because the dangly ones, because I realistically never wear them. This is brand new. I'm hoping that it says it's sterling silver, and so I'm hoping that it doesn't irritate my ears, and so I'm going to hold on to it as a little hoop for one of my outer piercings. And then I have another one that is from the same company that fell on the floor in all of my jumbling. This one, it has already lost a rhinestone, which is really sad. but I do think it's really beautiful, so, but it did irritate my ears. So I'm just really not sure how I feel about this one yet. I really loved it at first, but it lost a rhinestone and it irritated my ears, so I'm not sure. I think the bar might be sterling silver, but I'm not sure what this gold portion is made out of. That might have been what irritated it, or it was in a very sensitive piercing, so maybe it was just my piercing. So I'm gonna hold on to it, but if it keeps irritating my ears, I am going to let it go. So now's the decision time for the maybe box. I think I'm going to hold on to these chain ones because I have worn them a few times recently and I really liked them. And I'm going to get rid of these because I have had them. I took my trip to Peru almost a year ago, like a year ago this month. Or this month as of filming, I'm not sure when this video is going up, and I've never worn them. And I've worn my other ones from that trip. So I think I'm going to let these ones go. That is everything. I'm going to quickly insert footage of what my whole jewelry setup is looking like now that it's cleaned out. So here's the setup. I have some studs and very small earrings in this box, a layer of big earrings and necklaces. The rest of my earrings are all in this, and then I am going to get a little stand for all of my necklaces so that I can just display them all at once and look at them, but for now they're very neatly organized so that they don't get all tangled. So this is the current setup, and then when I move, I will get that new jewelry stand and I can finish organizing from there. And thank you so much for joining me. I'm doing a lot of cleaning out and decluttering because I'm going to be moving in a couple of months, and I have been trying to just really thoughtfully and intentionally declutter. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, I decluttered my makeup last fall, but I've been doing jewelry, makeup brushes, clothes. I might do shoes, I'm not sure. All of those things. And if you like tidying, organization, decluttering content because it's satisfying, I find it satisfying, please stick around. I'm sure there will be more of it as I get closer and closer to moving and then end up moving. So that is everything that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having an incredible day wherever you are and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.